Hello family, it's Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your June 2020 tarot scopes, big baby. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. What's up, fam? I hope you're staying safe, first of all. Second, I hope you're enjoying these videos. And third, I hope you're subscribing and liking and sharing. With that being said, we're halfway through the year, guys. There's been a lot of shifts and changes for all of us. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I truly appreciate it, especially during this time. So with that being said, this is our astrological intro. And like I always say, I'm not an astrologist, but I dip and dabble and I actually love it. So with that being said, let's talk about what's going to happen on June 5th. Oh my goodness. This is like the start off to the eclipse season, okay? So just be ready. Buckle up tight, buttercup. We're going for a ride, okay? On the 5th full moon, lunar eclipse, 15 degrees Sagittarius, and that's going to push us into wanting to get out of the house even more, right? Now remember, the nodes have shifted back in May, and so with that energy, now we're changing how the eclipses are going. So on the 5th, that's a big day. Be prepared, be ready for information to come forth. On the 18th, we have Mercury going retrograde, 14 degrees Cancer. 1, individuality. 4, your foundation. Put it together, that's a 5 equals change. There is going to be a change in the home front, a change in communication, and we have to be prepared because it's moving us into all the way until July 12th before it goes direct, okay? Then, happy birthday, Cancers. It's your season on the 20th. The 21st is a new moon annular solar eclipse, okay? And I had to look at my notes because I was like, oh my God, that's like hard for me to say. 0 degrees Cancer. So 2 eclipses in the same month, and then we have another one in the beginning of July. So that energy, again, is going to be revealing and showing and transforming the areas that may need to be changed. Now, or should be changed, should I say. On the 23rd, Neptune goes retrograde, 20 degrees Pisces, as if we didn't have enough trouble communicating. Now we have this energy of dreaminess and a little bit of deception going on. So be aware, don't spread lies, spread love, okay? That kind of energy. Be careful on the overindulgence in alcohol and stuff of that nature. Now, on the 25th, all my beautiful couples, I know y'all are just waiting for this day. Venus goes direct, 5 degrees Gemini. What I'm going to say to this energy, and I'm going to be putting out a video very soon to explain how to utilize retrogrades to bless your life and how to transform your life. This energy hopefully showed you areas of communication that needed to change and how to develop and how to grow together. In other ways, it might have showed you what you no longer desire and you're ready for something new to enter your life. On the 27th, Mars enters into Aries to prepare us for the huge day of June 30th. This is the second time Jupiter and Pluto will be conjunct in Capricorn, having an intense conversation about what's to come for us, right? Remember, we have another one finally in November, and then Pluto will be starting to shift going towards Aquarius for the 2021, okay? So with that, I'm going to say this is a month of change, a month of development, and a month of information. So be aware of what you're listening to, and if something doesn't resonate, guys, and if something is upsetting your spirit, pull back, take a break, evaluate, and ask yourself, why is that bothering me? Why does that not set right with me? Do I need to go do my own research? Because you should always do your own research. So with that being said, guys, I love you, love you, love you. We're going to have so much fun this month. But you know I love pick-a-cards, and I know I haven't been doing them lately on a daily basis because I have had family who has been very ill, and I haven't been up to par, as I should say. So with that being said, let's pick your energy. Will it be 1 or 2? If you chose card number 1, you have the seer, seeing beyond current situations. And I feel like with what's going to be happening, this is the most important energy. You have to allow things to play out. Sometimes things aren't meant to be revealed at all times. We need to be left with that little bit of what's going to happen next so that we can have anticipation and excitement as opposed to anxiety and stress. We can always transform energy. The second one you have is, if you chose card number 2, you have the Trader. What? You a trader? No, I'm just playing. This is about an even exchange of energy to create abundance. So this is about coming from your heart space. How can you come from your heart space to go up to the mind and create and alchemize and do something big for yourself? And abundance isn't just in money. Abundance in love, abundance in friendship, and abundance in hope. So I hope that you're cultivating this for what's to come this month. Big hugs, you guys. I love y'all so very much. And if you're interested in a read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at arianaluciano. Be blessed, fam. Hello, Virgo. What's up, baby? I hope you're doing super fantabulous and not being too analytical. With that being said, this read is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if you're confused and you want to know about your love and your Venuses in Virgo, go on ahead and check me out also. So a little bit of a rundown on how this read's going to go. We're going to go into our power animal, mind, body, and soul. Then we're going to hit up some tarot, get in a relationship, learn about our health, and move forward. So let's jump right into it. You are being represented right here by this beautiful tropical bird, the parrot, all right? And the parrot is represented by the sun in tarot, so it's like your time to shine. And it teaches us to understand others better and therefore become better at negotiating in our own lives. And it encourages you to find your own individuality and not compare yourself to others. And I kind of feel like that's what's been going on, especially with Lady of the Stars going right here. Now, with this energy, this is about spreading your wings, being with your soulmate, developing your personality, and it's trying to teach you how to effectively communicate your ideas, your growth. There's new direction. Pay attention to the signs and the omens around you, all right? Pay attention to everything that's happening this month because it's going to be an intense month with these 2 eclipses. And take time to become aware of what you're really saying to yourself. All right, this is the language of prophecy, diplomacy, deja vu, also thinking before you're speaking. And this can be happiness. The parrot represents happiness. And we'll get into it again because you got the scarlet macaw coming out for you also. So I found it really interesting that you have this parrot energy and then you have the scarlet macaw coming out. So let's jump into Lady of the Stars. Mentally, baby, you need to be feeling yourself, Virgo. I think I told you last week, you look good, baby. Virgo, look in the mirror. Look beyond the mirror. And look at your essence of a person. You are beautiful. So this is about unconditional love. Unconditional love is really coming out for you. You're more likely getting closer to partnering up with someone. That's the vibe I'm getting. But there's a lot of like dramas in your life that you need to pull away from and get back to who you really are. Now, this card is asking you to take a really good look at yourself. Are you feeling better than others? Or are you feeling less than others? And this is instead of comparing yourself, just realize that you're worthy and that you're part of something bigger and you don't have to compare yourself to anybody. I don't care if their waist is smaller, their boobs are bigger, their ass is thicker. It don't matter, Virgo. It matters what's inside. And I say that with a grain of salt because I'm just as hard on myself as you guys are on yourselves. And it's really tough sometimes. But what this is saying is that you are beautiful and no more comparing. You're going to empower yourself this month. This is one of those months that you're going to pull from the core essence of who you are and stand tall. Now, the beautiful scarlet macaw has landed in your read. And this is the rising of the phoenix, okay? The resurrection, the rebirth. Gemini got this card also. So this is known as the sacrificer. All right. So you might have sacrificed something and now it's time for the payment, right? So when she appears in your reading, it's something that you lost, something that you thought was over. It's about to come back, transmutated, just transformed. What you thought was done is not finished. Okay. Now, something else to notice about the birds that we showed you, when you start dreaming of them or you start seeing them, green means healing. Okay. Also, the blue might mean using your throat chakra more. The red might be getting grounded. But it's time to revisit your dreams. The scarlet macaw also highlights, or parrots highlight, color therapy. Knowing when to be quiet and also valuing our friendships. So, with that being said, on a soul level, you have this really intense card of the roses, Six of Roses, the War of the Roses. Dun, 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 dun. So there could be like a battlefield of the heart going on, whether this is a relationship, a family situation, even a work situation, but there's something that's not right. And you have tried so hard to, you know, combine teams, play fair, and do everything you can to keep the peace. But the best advice is to withdraw, realize that, hey, we have tried to make this work, we have attempted, and I'm ready to move forward, and I'm ready to move in my own direction. All right? So Virgo, this is about you realizing who the F you really are. Okay, big baby? Okay? You're beautiful. Okay? Inside and out. Oh, great. I don't know what just fell. Something fell. All right. I'm cutting your deck. I was supposed to say, I'm cutting your deck, mommy. I'm cutting your deck, babe. So let's see what we got going on. The Seven of Arrows with the Three of Cups reversed. Information possibly about something that you thought you were going to have, an abundance. Even information about maybe a past relationship might come back to you this month. Because of the retrograde and all of these eclipses we have going on. So Virgo, you know, just wait for the facts to appear. Don't get caught up in the bonchinche, like they say, or in the gossip, because things are about to change. You're about to revive something that you thought was completely over. Now, I rolled a 1, so I'm going to say this is you really dealing with individuality. Let's talk about your numbers real quick before I lay these cards out. You have the number 32, which comes to a 5, and then the 6. So a 5 and a 6 comes down to an 11, right? The 11 is a master number. However, that 11 comes down to a 2. Partnerships, relationships, and contracts, soul contracts. Those things are going to be coming into question for you. All right? So let's pull these on out of the way. And let's see what we got. We got a Diablo. Hello, devil. Ace of Wands. Somebody got some devil D over here going on. What? Every time I'm putting these, I think that's on my finger now. Every time I put these cards down, I'm always like all off. I'm all crooked and stuff every time. But, you know, people say, well, why don't you just read facing the camera? And I'm like, you don't even want to look at me that much. You like fast forward through the whole intro and then you don't want to see me some more? I don't think so. Now, overall, we have the Death card. Bum, bum, bum. Transformation is coming through for you. I see somebody's moving. Somebody's moving. Okay, let's see what we got here. So I have information coming in for you. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck right now. So this message might be for some, but it may not be for all. All right. So take the bits and pieces that fit for you and don't make it fit if it doesn't at all. Just hit the like. All right. Now, the Hierophant is coming out. So I believe there's a situation that you're like, oh, it's probably like an untraditional relationship or situation going on. But I have the Queen of Wands reversed. So there's someone who is not liking what's going on. The Six of Wands is saying that more than likely you're going to have a victory, but it's about to all come down. And there's a big, sudden move. Bum, bum, bum. Who's moving? Who's moving? Come on, put it in the comments. Now, the Devil coming out right here. This is Capricorn energy, or this could be you feeling like you're carrying the whole wide world on your shoulders, boo. Why are you carrying the whole world, Virgo? You don't need to, all right? You just carry what you need to and leave the rest for everyone else. Now, you do have an opportunity presenting itself. I called it Devil D because, you know, this is what it looked like. But anyways, you have an opportunity coming in, but there's a lot of inner conflict coming through for you. The Queen of Swords reversed can represent Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy, or this is you just being a little bit undecisive. Now, you're not going to like the way it ends, or they're not going to like the way it ends, whichever way it goes, but this is leading to the transformation. This is leading to a big, big change. So let's see, what does this Devil have for the beautiful Virgo? Oh gosh, the Devil. Should this be upright? Okay, no. There could have been an ending with a Capricorn. There could have been an ending with someone who you felt like very karmically and soul drawn to, but there's no more love there no more, okay? And that's in the past, and you're coming in and you want a new beginning, okay? We want a new beginning, damn it. Virgo, you want a new beginning, okay? Should this be upright? Okay, so I have even a possible pregnancy coming in with the Ace of Wands and the Empress. Now, if this isn't a relationship situation, what I want you to pay attention to is this full moon right here. And I want you to look at her stomach. It's big, it's growing, she's birthing, right? So you have a new idea, a new relationship, a new love, whatever you want to call it. But you're ready to give birth to a new way of being because there ain't no more love over here. But we got a little bit of conflict. So we need to see what this conflict is about, right? And some of you are having issues with your mother, okay? Whatever it is, you're not sleeping. Lord Jesus, I'm going to tell you, Virgo, you need to get some sleeping pills. You need to drink some chamomile tea, baby. Whenever it is you feel attacked, the Five of Wands and the Nine of Swords is very heavy energy. And that's the hidden influence, is why you're trying to leave something behind. You're like, look, I've had enough of this scenario and I don't want it anymore. But it doesn't mean that it's easy, okay? So all this stuff that people say, oh, healing is easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. And look, it's like the never-ending story. So it's like no matter how much you try to change, no matter how much you give this person an opportunity, the job, whatever, it does not change. So what is the one thing that you can change? And that would be the way you're making decisions. See, if you remember earlier, you're comparing yourself to other people, comparing yourself into, oh, maybe I'm 35, I don't have any kids, I'm never going to get married. How do you know that? Why are you putting that on you? What about you're 35, you're hot, you got everything going on for you and everybody wants you. You're amazing. You're so hot, you can't even settle down. How about you rephrase that? Because what's happening is you're applying the same solution repeatedly, but you're not getting the outcome you desire. And this could be with a mother, because I have these two cards here. This could be in a situation that you're trying to birth your dreams, but you're stuck. And you're stuck because you're trying to do it the same way, and it's not supposed to be that way. Okay? So let's get some clarity on the never-ending story, Virgo. Never-ending story. Y'all remember that movie? However, my boo bear, yo que chulita eres, Virgo. You are so pretty, baby. You are on the right track. You're moving on the right track. Doesn't mean it's easy, okay? It's not easy. I get that. Because we got this angry hangry over here. Maybe she needs to eat a taco or something. Look, I got a move for you coming in because you have the Nine of Swords and then I got the moon coming out. Some of y'all are having a lot of issues with your mother. Some of y'all are going to get pregnant. Some of y'all are just birthing your dreams, okay? Whatever's going on, there's something with the mother. The mother could be a Cancer, okay? Because of the moon coming out. But whatever it is, you're not going to like the way it ends. But you got to start, right? You got to start. You got to get on track and you got to get past this because information is going to come out, especially around that eclipse. So let's see what I'm going to pull from the Akashic. And I know I'm taking a little bit longer than usual. Sorry. You're going to receive information. Just be ready. Your angel guides are telling you you're right on time. Always on time. Y'all anyways, you always on time, Virgo, okay? So, they can just suck it. But we have another message coming in and something possibly from the mother or from a mom that you just can't get along with, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Cancer. Now, oh, shit. Oh, should this be upright? And I feel like you're just not going to like the way it ends with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? You're just not going to like it. Now I got the Knight of Swords coming out. And he don't even want any damn piece of this. Like, he's done. So this is the vibe that I'm kind of getting. So I'm getting a few storylines in my head. First one, Virgo, is in a situation of releasing possibly an earth sign because of that Capricorn energy coming in, or releasing a karmic contract with somebody. You're ready to birth new things. You're ready to move forward, but you're staying up all night wondering if you're on the right track because you're having issues with another person. These issues are causing you, or maybe they're having issues with their mother that's affecting the relationship. Okay, now in a work situation, you're getting an offer of a lifetime. Somebody's having a baby. You're right on track, but the person who's having a baby might be upset because now you're going to get their position. So there's a lot of this, like, you should be celebrating, but it's really hard because you're like wondering, am I making the right choice? And as long as you're willing to go through the transformation, whatever it is, because it comes down to the death card, which is the number 13, which comes down to a 4. This is your foundation. You are about to transform your life because you're working on a new foundation. You are birthing something new. And the hell with everyone else who doesn't want to get on the chugga chugga choo choo train. Beep beep bitches, we gotta go. Life is changing. We don't have time. And change your locks, boo boo. Okay, change them. What's that song? A change will do you good. Yes, Virgo, change it. So let's see what this death card has. I'm gonna go with the Indian tarot or the Native American tarot. Let's see what it is. Upright. Should this be here? No. Okay, another 9. We're closing a cycle. It's the 9 of pipes, so it's the 9 of wands here. And you see how he sees everything going down? He's like, I'm out. I'm out. Remember, just remove yourself from the drama. It's going to be yours anyways. This King of Swords is not talking, okay? He ain't talking to his mom and he ain't talking to you. Somebody not talking. Because they had a lot of stuff to hide. The 7 of Cups here, they had a lot of things to hide. Maybe they weren't telling you the truth, and you're going to find out everything. Some of y'all might have a very interesting meal with your mother, okay? Or with somebody's mother. Or as I say, the mother truckers, okay? Anyways, Virgo, be prepared. You're on the right track. You're making the right decisions. Have that conversation, and if that person doesn't want to talk to you anymore, so be it. They can be on their happy little way, all right? Now, because you're too damn fine for that, Virgo. Okay, you're looking good, baby. Let's see what's going on for the single Virgos. I'm a single Virgos. It's so easier that in my head. Well. Have you been manifesting yourself a new man friend or woman friend? Because I have a beautiful couple here that wants to come through. It's the King of Wands with the Queen of Cups. So, emotionally, get in the feels. Be prepared. You might have a fire sign. And I almost said Gemini. So you might even have a Gemini. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag coming through. And this person is very passionate, okay? They want to work on all your chakras, baby. They want to attune you, if you know what I mean. However, I feel like this is a very balanced relationship. Like one of you will be very dreamy and emotional, and the other one will be a very go-getter, okay? So whichever one you are. And this is about very colorful. This is a very colorful relationship. This is Holly, and this is celebrating your inner child. Live, laugh, and love. Okay, have fun. This is about you having fun. Okay, Virgo, this isn't you meet them and 4 days later you want to know if you're going to get married. No, this is enjoy the damn relationship and have fun. Okay, for my boot up Virgos. Oh, your cards are just going everywhere. Hello, Virgo. Virgo, you're having some loving, good loving. So you might be with a young water sign. Or it's about rekindling the relationship. Maybe we're celebrating something. I feel like this is a very sexy time. Like, this is feeling kind of good. I kind of like it. Like, I think I like you, Virgo. Hello, Virgo, man and women. How we doing out there? How your relationships doing? Because this month it's about to get better. The little birdie's gonna talk. So also the birdie comes down, Pajaro comes down to the number 20, right? Partnerships, relationships, and contracts. Yes, take the offer, go for it. I even feel like you're gonna be receiving little love messages also. You might, your partner might be a little bit more romantic, you know, and Tweedledee came to my head. Anyways, y'all remember that song? Rockin' Robin? That's what came to my head. All the little birds on Jaybird Street. I love to hear Virgo go tweet, tweet, tweet. Pop it, Virgo. All right, let's see what else we got for y'all. So, when it comes down to these eclipses, you have Mount Sinai coming in, and this is about foundations. We're talking about that, right? So at the bottom of the card, it talks about, have you ever risked everything for your survival? So you've kind of been living in survival mode for a long time, and now it's time to get to the motivation of thriving, okay? Right now, you may feel like things you hold on to morally or ethically or sacred are being challenged or abused, okay? You're just looking at things differently, and you're standing on a solid foundation of what you've built and what you believe, but it's different, okay? So Mount Sinai offers you this perspective. Heal any rifts with those you should be holding close. Do something today, however small, a text, a call, a letter, and get the relationship back on firm ground. You can rebuild your world starting with yourself and your family. Now, I'm going to say this. If you have a toxic parent, you have a toxic parent. I am not going to sit here and tell you, you need to go fix that relationship. It's your mother. No, or your father. Fix the relationships that are going to pour back into you like you pour into them. Yes, there's unconditional love, but we don't need to go and rip open a wound and pour alcohol in it and let it burn for the 500th time. Be responsible about who you really want to reach out to and talk to. All right. I just had this conversation with my little one who got my whole bathroom wet. And I was like, oh, really? Is this what we're doing tonight? And then fell on the floor because it was so wet. And I think she thought I was going to get angry. And so we made an agreement with a pinky promise that we don't go to bed mad and we don't go to bed sad, because we need to wake up and be happy that we're awake, not be afraid if someone's going to be mad at us. And so we had a conversation about going to bed angry. And that was something I learned from my parents. They promised each other that we would never go to bed angry at each other, and neither them with each other also. And I've always grown up with that belief. However, I'm not saying go and open up a can of worms just so you have to deal with all the pain. Fix the relationships that will get you back on a firm foundation. All right. So at the top of this card, you have our brother Moses. Okay. He's coming down from Mount Sinai with the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not worship false idols is on there. It says, ask yourself, what is it you worship? Whether this someone or something is worthy of your attention. Are you yearning for something? Unrequited love, or do you desire something else that's out of reach? When God demanded that no one should worship false idols, perhaps it was to prevent us from wasting our energy on something that has no spiritual value. Consider carefully what you wish for, Virgo. Would it really bring you a better life? All right, so just those kinds of things are on your mind during the eclipse. Now, your ancestor message, your guide message, however you want to look at this, is the shapeshifter. This is perspective. And again, it tells you, listen and observe your thoughts carefully. It says, list all the positive things about yourself and the world around you. Change negative words to positive ones. Be free with your compliments, gratitude, and praise. What I'm hearing is there is a total shift of your mind happening this month. All right, your heart chakra is going to be awakened, and your crown. And when you want to receive good news, it's almost like you need to be appreciative for what you have. An attitude of gratitude will get you very far. Now, your random message from the butterflies, okay, is coming through. You're working with a lot of solar plexus energy. Look at the yellow here and the yellow here. We got to have confidence, Virgo. Solar plexus and crown, okay? Support. You need support. You need people who are going to love you no matter what, even when you're telling them to wash their hands for the 500th time and, telling them how to do their PowerPoint or their presentation because you do it so much better. Virgo, whatever it is, find people who support you and who love you and who want to see you get to that next level. All right. And then pour all that love and stuff that you've been pouring in everyone else, pour that back into you this month and see how it goes. Now, your crystal is malachite. The stone is very powerful. It's for transformation, and it helps you to get to the root issue of life, particularly psychosexual, social, emotional problems, and they help heal them. Okay, it's great for healing and journey work. It's known as the midwife stone and is very useful for all problems, situations associated with fertility and the sexual organs. It also helps with the liver, the pancreas, and the spleen, and it helps with diabetes. This crystal indicates a need to break with old patterns and embrace change. It's time for you to transform. That's why you have the Death card. Now, you have the moon again, okay? In the Egyptian tarot, this beautiful moon is known as twilight or delusion, okay? Now, this in a health reading, and I really like these cards because they're very different, but in a health reading, you have the moon, and it's tied to the herb eucalyptus, okay, which will help with colds and pain and promotes relaxation. It's good insect repellent. And in magic, it's for protection and healing and spiritual clearing. You can use it in a bath or a tea or sprinkle a little bit of it on top of an uncrossing candle to add a little bit of pow. It's in the bag, baby. Now, the moon is mental health, alcohol, drugs, malnutrition, and sleep issues. I want to say what's probably happening is a level of stress that's making it very hard for you to sleep, and your digestion is also being affected, Virgo. So it's going to be good for you to learn to balance yourself and your energies and find what works for you. Now, a cup of tea might work for me, but that might not be enough for you. So you need to start playing around with how you do your night routine. How are you relaxing? How are you talking to yourself? Because it could all be a mental thing that as soon as you hit that pillow, you just lose it, okay? And you start thinking about how everything's going to go wrong. So pay attention to those things this month. Take care of yourself. And if you're interested in a read, Virgo, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be blessed, fam.